Hello, Timo is here. We're back to Endless Legend 2. So, playing Tahuks, turn 96. Some things are happening. Let me quickly go through them. So, I have 4 cities. I have 5 cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a fresh one here, 5. I am currently trying to get access to as many Hyperium and Lazolian extractors as I can, deposits. So currently I have +3 Lazolian, +3 Hyperium. I keep exploring the areas that are still under the fog of war, so not so many of them. And in general, I find that my main armies don't really have many things to do. So, as far as I remember, I am moving them in this area to fight the fortress, to fight this quest. And anything else? I think that's it. And then I was seriously considering going to war with the blue necrophages, just because they were annoying me enough. They were constantly raising my observatories that I was building on these mountains. So yeah, don't like them. We are studying technology to get better roads, and then I can actually queue this research to get access to the highest level of this unit, Devastating Wrath. So I have unlocked all 6 years of research, yet I have a lot of technologies yet to research. So the choice is large. I want to prioritize science, influence, and production, probably. And army improvements. So this is a very direct army improvement, just makes my units significantly stronger. These technologies are very nice, but very expensive. Take 40 turns to research one of them. That one in particular would be great because I'm trying to buy out as many districts and improvements as I can. So that would reduce the cost of these actions. That would be nice. Minus 20% on all technology cost. That is very strong. 50 health on every unit, 10 damage on every unit, and 10 defense on every unit. So all of these technologies are very strong and very expensive. Arguably doesn't make sense to postpone them for too long because, well, this one is better the sooner you research it, because 20% on all the technology discount, 20% discount on all the technologies, you'd rather use it as many times as possible. So can I get very quickly a strong boost in science so that I can research it in less than forever? 4 science on laboratories, plus 2 science per scribe. That would give a lot of science on my capital. On my capital I have a bunch of laboratories. Plus 2 science on laboratory districts. And this would give plus 50 science on scribes and minus 15% on all technology research cost. So perhaps. This. Well, it already takes 25 turns. Yeah, I need to increase my science production. The best thing to do would be to send missionaries. So I do need to research esoteric delegations. The problem is that they disappear. So for some reason I dropped from 12 missionaries to 2. And there are probably some bugs. So some of the missionaries went to necrophages, which probably shouldn't be the case because necrophages cannot have any population except for necrophages. But I believe some of them went to King of Sheridan, and King of Sheridan doesn't really have ways of getting rid of population. So unless they have starved, I'm not certain where did all of them go. So they were giving me a lot of influence and a lot of science, but now they all disappeared. So we have a lot of population slots which we can fill with scribes that would be given us science. I also want to probably grow some of green science. Because they produce a lot of food. They are a strong type of population. Would be nice at some point to also just reach a nice 30 Tahuk population and get a science boost. These are green science, so yes, they give food, 10% food bonus. So these guys also food. So they And black hammers can give 10% industry. But daughters of boar... Okay, they don't seem to be racist. They don't seem to hate any other faction. So, not a bad idea to grow some of them as well. Okay, so I have 500 influence, and what do I want to do with it? I do want to join this territory to the city. That's certain. I do want to buy to build a camp here as well, though. Just for this Hyperium deposit, and then eventually to join them together. And I don't have enough influence to do so. I can get it next turn. But next turn I won't be able to bring the scout there. So I think... Do I want to build a camp here? Two deposits, a village with black hammers. Black hammers are not under black hammers are under my protectorate, so I want to have as many of them in my cities as possible then. And they are black hammers as well. Okay, yeah, so it gives extra reason to plant a camp in there and in here and join them together. Okay, for now, let's end the turn. This is pacification quest. No, this is a world map quest, I believe. Exalted Might. Okay. Okay, we're about to complete the quest, the faction quest. And King of Shiradin revoked their agreement to share population, so I don't think I have grew a scion or a daughter of Boar. No. I don't know why do they do that. They give shared population treaty exactly for one turn and then cancel it. Okay. This is another region with two Black Hammers cities, villages. So would be nice to to get this region as well. What kind of quest they gave me? Destroy Oneroi pest and research conscription technology. I think they wanted the conscription. This one. 5 turns. Do I want to spend 5 turns for that? It would be 2 villages right away. I think I'm alright with this. Okay, my Horatio army. What can I do with them? Ah, by the way, Opbot wants 20 and 20. I will be there next turn, and Opbot is here. Can I build a unit? Can I buy a unit? So next turn we'll be able to join the Opbot. If I can find him, he can be like running around and stuff. Citadel of level 2. Can we take them? Perhaps we can. Cannot done as part of another Empire's quest. Ah, so, okay. It is a Citadel, which is a quest of the bugs. So I'm not allowed to attack it. Sad. Sad. Would like to do it. Solus quest, what was that? Have at least 4 different population in my city. In this city. We can do it soon. Okay, we can try to pick up some fight with the bugs. and yeah, level them up a bit. You just stick around. Eternal sunshine ended. Operation gained. Yep, they grabbed this territory that I wanted to grab. So I will need to destroy their camp. Actually, I can wait until I join more territories. And they turned that into a city. Okay, there was a citadel there. So, okay. I will try to raise this camp. Not sure whether they will let me or not, but I will do the attempt. Okay, let's try to find Opbot. That's his house. But where exactly he is? I don't know. There he is. Okay. These are very dense areas. A lot of villages, a lot of armies, some citadels. I don't speak with outsiders, especially if I don't know them, and with every second wasted on foolish talk, the scrolls decay even further. Yeah, destroy Hydrocon marks, gets science and pacifies them. Hydrocon marks are here. So I have two quest armies here. I have a fortress. My armies soon will be around. Okay. I'm thankful for your investment in the population, Curator Meng. All of the chancellors are. We'll stand with you when the time comes. With our new numbers, we'll even be able to provision the soldiers more efficiently, and Meng, Sage's blessing upon you. Unlocks faction trait, Holy Soldiers. 0.8 army upkeep. Not super strong, but okay. Your Holiness, I have to thank you for the trust you have placed in me these long years. Ever since I saw the changes in the skies, it can't have been easy for you. My place is not to question their plans for us, Bergi. I aim only to prepare us for their arrival. I pray only to welcome them someday myself. But if Uranpar is victorious, the Tahuks will be ruined. Her love for them has turned to anger. Who's Uranpar? Her love for them has turned to anger, burning, blinding, a rage that will ravage our spirits, a fate worse than the perishing. I won't let that happen. Dean Uranpar is planning her attacks as we speak. Defeat her guards first and she will lose her chance to strike against you. I have no idea what happened. I don't remember any conflict with Uranpar or any like brewing disagreement. Kind of out of the blue. Unlocks notable Can Perisai. Minus 50% library evolution cost on Empire. Minus 50% Sacred Flame evolution cost on Empire. That's nothing really. She'll have recruited powerful fighters, but will be smarter and faster. May we bask in the light. Destroy Uranpar guards. And I need to run back. You are here, you are here. Yeah, let's bring them both because I don't know how large is the army and how dangerous it is. Okay. Hello. There, the repair is complete. How do you feel, Obbot? Burdened, yet relieved. I find I have lived many lives. I'm grateful, though. You have my allegiance. Now, where is my scalpel? Obbot joins your empire. Let's have a look at Obbot. So, he has an army of... what's their name? Aspects. The robot corals. So, we have a ranger, which is the highest specialization on the second path. Ranged 5. And a steady blow, which is good. It gives us 20% extra critical chance, and which scales also with veterancy if we shoot without moving. We have a second level of scraper, so they are scouts. They have patroller 2, so give 2 movement points to the army. They are aware and they have destabilizing defense. When they are defending, they apply vulnerable to adjacent enemy units. So in general, you use them as your front line. They keep defending. Aspects can stack a lot of defense through various hero skills and faction traits. So your front line is defending and it's very tanky, and all the enemies near your front line are losing a lot of armor, and then your archers from way back behind shoot them rather painfully. The only problem is that archers are level 1 units, tier 1 units, so not that strong. Their tier 2 and 3 units are not archers, so the only ranged units are the weakest in the pack. Anyway, so with 2 of the patrollers of level 2 I have already 7 movement points. Now Obot himself is an attacker, and an attacker with an awesome droid spear. +1 resilience, +1 determination, +3 might, 65 damage, 35% critical chance. That's a lot. Has acidic strike, applies curse defense to target unit, minimizes defense to 0. So he hits first, and then everyone can follow up with a lot of damage. War Master, which is kind of useless because curse defense. Although, okay, if curse defense is applied after the strike, then War Master allows him to ignore the armor as well. And Power Trust, that basically I never use active abilities. Resilience, determination, health, and defense. 45 health, 8 defense. 35, 35, 45, 8. 45, 8. Okay, let it be. Here. Exalted Might. We don't have enough might. Resilience, intuition, and more experience. Resilience, intuition, and more defense. Maybe this one. Shield. Shield. Let's just use a heal then. Wait, I have another spear like that? Where did it come from? I mean, nice to know, but I don't really have any other damage hero. So adds damage. Let's start with health and damage. And more damage to Doom Wraith. Okay. Let me think. I can potentially get this defender out of this army and join him with Obbot. Then this army will be without any front line, but then he can be friends with Obbot. And I don't particularly like a single hero armies, I like a combination of attacker and archer. Attacker and defender, not so sure, because if the enemies would have a choice between them two, they would be hitting the one who has less defense. So the defender, by defending, would not really be doing its job. And defender as an attacker doesn't really make any sense. Alternatively, I can take a shooter out of here, but the shooter is already friend with the caster. And these two guys are friends. Difficult choice. For now, join them, just as an extra unit. Okay, don't even try to eat this piece of land. Okay, nice. Okay. Why cannot I build an extractor here now? It still thinks that there is an army. Probably a bug. Okay. We will raise that. These guys are getting strong. 2220 is not nothing. What is the strength of my main armies? 2800, 2500. Okay, they immediately turned it into a city. I was too slow. I was too slow. That's a pity. That's a pity. So, well, then I will join this, attach this territory, just to not tempt them with taking my camp. What do we do? I will need this territory because it has a radion deposit. But I will be more interested in Thalitin, which I haven't seen yet, I believe. The map is getting colored, so all these places are taken, so I'm pretty sure they will now start moving in between my cities and start grabbing these territories. Basically, I'm staring at this territory and thinking that I should attach it to the city. To get access to these tiles to build districts, to level up more of my districts here, to get access to this deposit, to get access to an anomaly. So I'm just staring at it and thinking, where do I want to place the camp? In this area or in this area? Probably in here. So let's actually go there. So then I will connect this territory. It will be territory number 3. And that territory this one. This is rather empty. So yes, there is one titanium deposit and that's it. So here we have foundlings, and foundlings are not in the protectorate. 2 villages of foundlings and a crystal cup deposit. Okay, this is a reasonable territory to connect to the city as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say that. Let's stick to this plan. So you then go somewhere there to place a camp, and you would go somewhere here to place the camp. Idle city or camp. We can turn this city into glass. This territory into glass, because it is with the observatory. Not sure what I want to do with the city. Build more laboratories. I have an anomaly here. I don't want to spend too much influence buying tiles. Maybe let's just for now okay, well, that will take forever, so it's the same as calling the city useless and not and forgetting that it exists. Let's build here. This is trading post, so let's build here another farm. Let's build here communal habitation. Okay, for now a little bit more food, a little bit more of population slots. Okay, I got the best roads I can get. Talakamburu, may the old ones guide us. Excuse me. May the old ones guide us. Okay, who are the old ones and why? Is this? Right, it's the interaction with the companion. Okay, who are the old ones and why would we seek their guidance? Really, Talakamburu, you should know more about the old ones than me with all your wandering across Sayada. You mean the ancient civilization who left behind the strange ruins? Yes, their wisdom could transform Sayada if we are devoted enough to them, prophets Idraban proclaims. These old ones are the same endless that Tahuks worship. This conversation is absolutely out of place in this for this faction. This sounds very like a cult. We are not a cult, we are pioneers of a new frontier of knowledge, and I'll have you know, this place is going to be the local base of operation for the latest chapter of the Children of Sayada. Huh. Unlocks technology. Inventors, philosopher, circle. I don't want this one. If I remember correctly, it is the... Yes, it is one of the two. You have to choose. It is exclusive technology, and I want university. I don't want investors endowment. So absolutely not welcome. Sledgehammer of the 100. I don't need it. So money and happiness it is then. Nothing holds the movement faster than... If it would be a different technology, I would gladly take it. Like, having the technology is much better than 600 gold or a hammer. So we'll make fun of them. Children of Sayada, why not go one step further and call yourself the babies of the cosmos? The only thing this cult is pioneering is idiocy. Idiocity. I'm not sure how to pronounce this word, and I'm not sure that it is the right word in English. How dare you! I think I'm going to sell tickets in Soraban. Folks need a good chuckle. Okay. We are going there. They seem to be very determined to get here and pop a camp. Ah, they're attacking. I probably do want to camp in this area just to protect my observatory. So I will wait a bit. Song silk. Almost like silk song. Let's have a fight. Instant resolution. Instant resolution is not that bad, but I can do better. Can do better. Do we want to fight down there? So this is not at all a bad place to fight. The melee units won't be able to attack anywhere from here, so that is the only place for them to enter. That and that. So two paths. It's super easy to block it and then have all my archers around just shooting them one by one. Fighting here on the higher ground is much more open. They don't have that much armor. Let's try to take the low ground. So Horatio has this awesome artifact that allows him to call free temporary units, which is super duper strong. So now They cannot do anything. They will have to fight through my living meat shield. And yeah, I will be just shooting them, standing in perfect safety. Now, this guy is considered to be encircled because he's adjacent to 3 of my units, even though they are not melee units and even though they don't have a melee confrontation on this side. So, since he's encircled, my War Masters will ignore his defense. So, shoot. Shoot. Easy. Absolutely free experience, no damage taken, money, item, and Cipher of Horror. Cipher of Horror will immediately go to Opbot. No, not a friend, but an item. So that he would have an ability to call for extra unit on battlefield. Level up, level up, level up, level up. More movement speed for now. Okay, this is not a bad skill, so it's healing. We can heal here, and we can heal here with actually area of effect, because it's a circle. So, I like it. Right, what do we do? I need 4 turns to research technology that will pacify them, and meanwhile they suck in my extractor. -3, -4, -3, -6. Let's send them. So 347 influence and 836 research. $473 and 2300. Much better. This is district of level 2. When I will get it to level 3? Level 2, level 2, level 2, level 1. Okay, I need to level up one more thing. This one, for example. Ooh, that's super expensive. I can build here another lab. Or another communal habitation. Let's build another lab. Want to level up to level 3. I can actually buy it right away. And that would be the maximum level. So now we're up to 577 influence and up to 2421. So I want more eternal sunshines and I want more esoteric delegations. Basically, I want to be spamming them every turn. I just keep forgetting about it. But I need to be spamming them on cooldown. Okay, you are here. Just to chill in general. And pop some camps when the time comes. You can go explore more areas there. So let's bring you here. And I have Idle City. Here we do have plenty of extractors, so we want to build all the drills that we can. We want to have money. Yeah, more population slots. This one is good. This one is good. $25 is not nothing. This gives us what? +2 food on food tiles, +2 dust on dust tiles, and food on citizen, dust on citizen. So in general, we want to have as many foundations as possible and as many citizens as possible. All food tiles are here. We can buy a couple. Farm, communal habitation. We also probably want to restore that impacted tiles 1. So this one tile, that's it. Not much, not much. Want to build a trading post here for extra roads, so want to in general move in this direction. Cannot buy this foundation. Need to have a district. So I guess let's put a farm in here. Let's build a lab in here. and then we'll gradually move this way. Okay. A battle. A battle that I cannot possibly win, so we retreat. Now, I'm pretty sure they will also attack the op bot if I will spend some time walking around here, because they have two full stacks, so it's a lot of power. Single stack of op bot cannot deal with them, so we'll need to be careful. Eternal Sunshine ended here, so Eternal Sunshine can be reapplied here, can be reapplied here. Yes, let's reapply, and we can order it again. We can send more population out. Our science is now 2700. Sack started. Which one? This one. Yeah, I need to take care of them. Okay, they attacked me. This is an archer. Fire of the Gods. Now, that is a dangerous unit. It is range 4 and collateral damage. Deals 100% of the unit's damage to the targeted units and adjacent enemy units. Area of effect circle. So it damages a tile and 6 tiles around. Full 100% damage. So ideally I would want my army to consist entirely of them, but they require a whole lot of radion to upgrade, so I'm not gonna have it anytime soon. So I need to be careful around this one, not to group my units so that they all get smashed. This dude, range 3, inspiring strike and targeting. So not that problematic, but has what, a lot of damage? No, doesn't have a lot of damage. So only has inspiring strike. That's the only thing special. Well, and targeting, but targeting is normal for this unit. So yeah, they get inspired, they get 15% more damage. Not scary. And finally this one, infantry defense expert, coordinated attack, incapacitating strike. Also like easy instant resolve. I think, yeah, I don't even take any damage in instant resolve, so there is no real reason to try to play it manually. Congratulations! In order, Chancellor Perisai. You really are a first-rate military talent. Our forces made quick work of the traitor Uranpar's guard. Thanks be to them, Curator. The danger to Soraban appears to be over for now. We'll keep watch for any other Salusk who may attempt an approach. Salusks? Why Salusks now? They were Tahuks. They were our own people. I am really looking forward for their rework of the narration. So they're working on it. I don't know how much time it will take, but all of these texts need to be rewritten because they're bad. They contain a lot of just errors, narrative errors. Just one more thing, Curator. I imagine you'd rather not talk with Dean Uranpar right now, but she has been making strange claims since we detained her, begging me to go to some wreckage. Wreckage? How odd. Thank you for telling me, Perisai. I will speak with the prisoners. So we get ourselves a notable. And now confrontation. Keba Uran Par Tahuk Noble. Well, Keba, I hope you're happy. Was your little adventure worth all of this? An adventure you'll never understand. Glory to the sages, glory to their return. Shame on Meng. Fine, have it your way, I'll have you added to the next sacrifice. I'd rather meet them in light than live forever under your corrupt rule. You brought this on us. Your stupid obsession with studying the gift. The Solusk. What about the Solusk? The relic was found in the ruins at Carbonare. Did those overgrown slugs tell you something about the artifacts? The relic, the artifact, it is a gift, Meng. Precious, miraculous, their gift to us. Maybe their last gift to us, if the Solusk speak truly of the Starfalls. But they know nothing about the gift. Just keep it safe, Meng. Send Perisai to the wreckage. Do not delay. Order her to destroy everything she finds there. All of it. Promise me. I will speak to Perisai myself, Uranpar. Destroy it all. Destroy what? Glory to the sages, glory to the return. Search escape pod unlocks faction trait astral greenhouses. Plus 10 food on observatories, plus 10 science on observatories. Wonderful! If only I could have a lot of observatories. But they keep breaking them. And there is a pod right here. Escape pod. Not the best place they could find, because I think I won't be able to build anything over this tile. The hug is heaven available. Nice. We'll build it soon. So you go and search the ruins. Money, hammer, shield, and some level ups. You are a caster, and we want movement. You are an archer, and critical chance on everyone is not that bad. You are a defender, and healing wouldn't be bad. That also wouldn't be bad. Applies all positive statuses of targeted unit to itself and applies all its statuses to adjacent friendly units. So that is a nice combo. If only I fight against units with a lot of positive statuses. So, okay, let's give defense to all units probably. Now, we can build a haven somewhere. We'll build a camp. We'll build a haven somewhere in this territory next turn. These tiles are empty, but I will order revitalization, so they will start providing some benefits. Now, that's a lot of armies. A lot of useless armies, that is. Now here we have a situation. I am not sure they are ready for it. I think they have gravely misjudged what they're doing. Granted, this time they have ranged units and they have flying units, so I am less protected by the terrain. I cannot just block one entrance and call it a day, because most of their units would ignore it. I don't have option to position on top, on the high ground, so I will be fighting on the lower ground, which is suboptimal, because I will be doing less damage. But not the end of the world. So we... yeah, let's do it this way. Yeah, let's go. They're attacking, so they will be the first to move. My first turn will be to call for backup. And then I start blasting. I start blasting. I don't want to break my position, so although I can afford to move him forward, I think. Although no, it will not help me reach this guy. I will need to move him here. Should be fine. Would be able to reach this one if go here, but then will become vulnerable to attacks by the others, and this is a real unit, not a temporary one. So I guess I will have just eat one attack from a Necrodron. Okay. Can shoot you. Can... you can kill them. Almost. Almost. It is definitely worth it to finish this guy, so to break formation for that reason. So you shoot, you shoot. Nice. Wait, 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 I can heal. I can heal, so you go here and heal him. And we're done. So in the end we did not take any damage. We got money, we got a wing. Adds 1 movement point to itself and all flying units of the army. So I don't have any flight units, so for me it is quite useless. Give me a second, I need to check the windows because the wind is rather strong and I'm afraid that there is a lot of chaos happening in the flood. And I'm back. And there was no chaos whatsoever. Everything was totally fine. Okay. So, ideally, I would bring this Horatius army and Obbod army close to each other. And there will be my second double stack. Because single stacks are vulnerable, double stacks are strong. Okay. That is not nice. Who is doing the sacking? Them? Them. They're doing the sacking. I need to come there and deal with it. Do I have a better thing to do with Horatio? Let's give critical chance to everyone. And yeah. Wait, in one turn they should be pacified. But I'm not sure if they will destroy my camp and I will need to rebuild it. So, therefore let's not go too far away from that place. But let's not necessarily go there right away. Yeah, they keep growing and growing and growing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 territories, which is a lot. Can Opbot deal with this citadel. I think he can. But I think they're going in the same place. They might be going after the citadel. And I don't really want them to be close to Obbot. No, don't feel safe hanging around, so it will take 4 turns to get there. I guess let's go. I will leave this territory for my main 2 armies, so they will come this way and do something. I don't have a lot of influence, but I do need to start building more cities in this area just to connect them with roads, because currently I can go quickly from here to here, but I have no way of transporting fast in this direction. I can buy that. Yep, I need to have much more influence. What to do with you, Harisha? Don't know. I think I will retire you. Okay, you have built an observatory, and they will probably destroy it. While we have an observatory, we can also cast Star's Light on it. Okay, you go here. You... Oh, we basically explored everything here, but still, let's just finish exploring this little area. You, scout. Wouldn't mind to send you this way, but it might be difficult to go through their territories. Let's try. Okay, you... I send you here to build an observatory. You cannot, because... why? Because you cannot reach it from this tile. It's a ridge. Okay. So let's build it here then. You. Just wait. Okay, they're clearly going here to build some camps. And I will not arrive there in time, so I need to be faster. If you want to build a bridge here or here, we'll need a camp in this territory as well. Let's build a dam. Okay, Horatio. Is there something we can do with you in this area? I don't think so. But I again don't want to let you by yourself walk around the dangerous areas. I guess let's go here, and in case the pacification doesn't work, I will start actually killing the villages next turn. Bastion. Ah, wait. This technology was not for the Solusks, it was for Black Hammers. Ah! I misread it completely. Quest status Infinity on Tahuks, whatever it means. So, I pacified the Black Hammers, nice, but I didn't really pacify the Solusks. So what do we need for Solusks? Night Terrors have at least 4 different population. Okay, I just need to wait 10 turns. 10 turns is a lot, and they keep sucking my buildings. Don't like it. But I think the green guys might have destroyed their stack. I have capacity for 2 more cities. That would be one of them. City number 1. That would be city number 2. Evolving into a city costs a lot. This territory is basically eaten. They ate all of this land. And doesn't have any good resources. This is Ochlink's village. Don't care about them. So which territories do I want to add to this city? There is a mountain here. And the Foundling village. Wouldn't mind joining this territory. So, one, to have a control over the mountain and build an observatory there. Second, to get foundlings that are still not under my protectorate. I have 3 pacified villages of foundlings, which can give me lots of health. So let's actually do that. Doesn't cost that much and gives me an incentive to take this territory. How do we get in there? Easily. We go through there. So You for now just stick around, be next to Horatio as an extra unit if they attack me. Do that. Do that. Eternal Sunshine can be cast in there. Can be cast in here and here. So, okay. Eternal Sunshine goes there. Order another one. Esoteric Delegation. -4, -4. -3. -1. Esoteric Delegation goes in here. And order another one. Let's actually also restore the land, because they have eaten quite a lot of it. Zero turns. Wait a second. You mean to tell me that it doesn't work? How many inferior populations do I have? Here. I have 5. Are they growing? Are they actually growing? I have one here. I have one here. Foundling. Okay, foundlings are racist. I don't want them. They give a lot of disapproval. So this one foundling, for example, gives -15 disapproval there, which is a lot. Can we sacrifice a foundling? I'm not sure if it's random or if it takes the last citizen that you have. Let's try. Yes. And we immediately became super happy. Yay! We like sacrificing people. Now, we still want to grow. Let's grow some Tahuks for a change. We don't have enough Tahuks. I will check this city next turn, because I'm not sure whether it is bugged and they are not growing at all, and it's been stuck at this 0 turns for a while, or whether it's just a perfect amount of food that it didn't know how to handle. Okay. What do I do with my money? Super expensive to buy out things here, but not that expensive to buy out them in other places. But I rather... I do want to finish all these improvements in the capital. So I think I will be keeping the money and buying things in the capital rather than advancing other cities. Okay, you can build a haven. You can build a haven, and in general you are going in this direction. You would go through there. Okay. I'll wait. I will wait with the haven. Oi. Now we have a problem. I wanted to wait with the haven not to waste a turn standing in my territory. I wanted to arrive somewhere where I can build it when I'm out of movement points. So, like, basically I would build a city somewhere here and build a haven there. But now they are in my way. I could go around, but I would lose a lot of movement points. So I will just attack them. And it takes away my movement points, so I cannot move them anymore. Sad. We build an observatory here. We can upgrade this observatory as well. Anything here? No, not really. Yeah, they're clearly going towards the citadel. I don't think I will arrive there in time. Wait, I have the quest units here. I could have used OpBot to deal with quest armies. Forgot about it. All right. What's done is done. Where are you? I'm not sure it's such a good idea to go through this direction, but let's see. Right. This territory is 1 out of 3. This city, 1 out of 3 territories. This would be the second. This would be the third. So we just need to build a camp in here. So basically I just need to chill and wait. Okay. This, let's cast it here. Okay, this is not strong enough to deal with the citadel. This could deal with the citadel, I believe. Okay, another one of them. Let's cast Internal Sunshine here. Let's order another Eternal Sunshine, and let's cast Esoteric Delegation where it makes sense. -3, -3. So let's cast it in here. And let's order it one more time. 3,400 signs. And how much is it from the missionaries? For some reason it's not here. Wait. So this is 500 basically. So 1,000. This is almost 2. So that gets almost 3. Yeah. Okay. This adds up to something like 3,481. Citizens 970 signs. Scribes 632 signs. From here. Population vacation, district shared research. $392 signs on them. Status. Eternal Sunshine, Cold Fury. Okay, so Cold Fury is for some reason plus 15 signs on non-cold population. So okay, so that's how it works. It gives me science on non-cold population. But these guys then, Esoteric Delegation, Bolt. I have 16 missionaries. And I have level 3 of Oculum district. So 16 times 3 makes it 48. I should have 480 influence, science, and dust. Esoteric delegation, yes. 480 esoteric delegation, yes. Where is my 480 esoteric delegation? Game, are you scamming me? Okay, so all my income of science comes from the fact that I have a lot of population. So I just want to have as much population as possible then. I somehow was thinking that all the income, all the science incomes come from missionaries, and I was a little bit surprised that it looked like a lot. Hello, Sister Fen. You look funny. Scary. Okay, so can we landscape anything here? We can. How much? 12 tiles. Let's do that. We can build an extractor here. We can build an extractor here. We will wait with joining this territory to the city because I want to complete the rewild action, and here the queue is too full. I don't want to spend time taking the away from this queue. Right, I was thinking whether I want to cast glass on this city. I will figure it out after I restore the land to see what are the outputs. So probably it will be just normal grass, so two or one food. We will see. Let's move our units. The confrontation. Well, Chancellor, your report on this wreckage. The site was pretty well overgrown, Curator. My soldiers uncovered a large cache of dust. We suspected a trap at first, but but if there ever was one, it didn't go off. The wreckage seemed to be some kind of vessel, small, only big enough to fit one Tahuk, or maybe a couple dozen Xavius. It obviously had a tough landing, looked almost burned on the outside. Stop, I must make a full examination. Did you leave the site intact as I ordered, Chancellor? Yes, Curator, although it is my duty to... Silence! Send word to the Assembly that the Holy Oculum is to be activated in celebration of Uranpar's defeat. Then you'll show me the wreckage. Unlock faction trait, astral greenhouses, 10 food on observatories, 10 science on observatories. The Disciples. With the threat of Uranpar's rebellion over, Meng is faced with a weighty decision. While his subjects rejoice, feasting and praying, Meng stands on wind-blown, forgotten patch of land with Chancellor Perisai at his side. They stare at chunks of rusting mossy metal. It's a starfall, isn't it? The traces we've been looking for this whole time. Traces that should have brought us to the sages all those years ago. I believe so, yes. The burning on the vessel's hull indicates that it came from beyond the skies. This would be consistent with the phenomena that observed as Curator of the Holy Oculum before the perishing. Before the perishing? You knew about this all along, and you said nothing? I can't believe it, Meng. Did you ever really think they had returned to us? It's part of a beacon, Perisai. My best guess is that the sages built some kind of system to mark Sayada as a place to stay away from. I suspect the wreck would recognize its signal. Your best guess? You suspect? Others on Sayada have stories of the sages too. If in their tales the sages don't always act as the generous and loving teachers we worship. Some hate them still. Some say they traveled far past the night. Some call them the Endless. Beacons, vessels, the Endless. These are serious charges, Curator. What do you intend to do about them? Will you keep this to yourself and embrace a pious rule? Will you remain open and await enlightenment from our sages? Will you side with the cold and their demand for a bold society? Unlocks technology, beams of aether. Technology era 5. What is the technology? Beams of ether. There are no such technology. Game. You want to give me a technology that does not exist. And then we go Pios. Open. Beings of matter. +2 food on tile with grass. And bold. Beings of vision. +5 science per units. Well. We are kind of bold, no? Eternal Sunshine, 150%. Open. Eternal Sunshine is 100%. And Pius, Eternal Sunshine is 200%. So this is the strongest in terms of population vacation bonuses. So all these enormous amount of science that I get is because of Eternal Sunshine. Well, this is weaker, but gives more dust though. No, we will stay bold. We will stay bold. So confirm objective choices. Will you side with the cold and their demand for a bold society? Confirm objective choice. Curator Meng has always seen clearly through a crisis. He informs the Chancellor that they have no right to keep this revelation from the Tahuks. After all, the sages abhor ignorance. Though this will mean forging a new path for the Assembly, it is also an opportunity. Honoring the past and understanding Sayada's present may be the best way to brighter future. So you have made your decision, Meng. Forgive me, but I don't see what you intend to do with our Assembly. Are you talking about reforming our faith or abolishing it? Choose the objective you want to follow for this quest. Reform. Not much of a choice. Additional experience on unit creation plus 0 approval on cities. Like, game. Destroy Meng's private guard. My private guard. Game. Okay. It is an early access. It is an early access, so we can forgive some things. What use is faith rooted in a fiction? It all has to be swept away so we can start over. The Assembly, the Chancellors. Our citizens already distrust these institutions, as they should. I will build a new Tahuk society where I will rule alone. That's why we're destroying Meng's private guard. Well, I didn't mean to be an authoritarian leader. I was supposed to be a scientist who embraces, you know, things and knowledge and progress. And like democracy would be a nice step up in the direction of the progress. So that is a weird conclusion of this quest line. I cannot let you do this, Meng. Destroy Meng's private guard. Here they are. Level 16 hates Rabu the second. Because I already have hates Rabu. Fire of the Gods. Collateral damage 2. Devastating Wrath. Shattering Strike. Divine Smiter, Lightbringer, and Zealot. I didn't save before the choice, right? So let me save the game, and I'm kind of curious to see what happens if I choose different path. So if we load the autosave. And we move the units. So, what if we go open? Plus 5 science per unit, plus 2 food on tile. By the way, does this technology exist? Beams of matter. I don't think it does. So it's some technology that probably would just appear from nowhere. The problem is that we will lose on science from here, from Eternal Sunshine. We'll get more dust. But science is more important to us. Let's see where it will lead. Faced with the Chancellor's demand, Curator Meng does not hesitate. His theories are just that, theories, which never need to be verified or even spoken of again. The crashed site will be forgotten and Meng will govern with a steady hand. His private studies are put aside while the sage's sacred science takes its place at the center of Tahuk society. Curator Meng, I must express my gratitude for your words on the defeat of Uraanbar, a new era of Tahuk triumph built on their science. Beautifully said. I have preyed on this loyal, lofty goal, and the sage's wisdom tell us to seek sand glass. Use action dissection 2 times. Science cost reduction on all technologies from era 1 to era 4. That is not bad. But I don't like it narratively. So, I don't like to be an authoritarian or a dictator, like, oh, I said that, well, we're doing it that way. So, the bold direction is not very scientific. This is not scientific at all. Let's forget about things, let's pretend it never happened. Let us stick to the approved, sages approved science. No, don't like it. And what would be the first choice? Probably even worse. So I like in these games, like where I can role play, where I am given some choices. I like to choose something that makes sense to me. But when I'm given a choice between 3 options and each of them is just bad, stupid, terrible, I don't like it. Okay, let's try Pius. A sublime belief. Only seconds pass before Curator Meng gives Chancellor Perisai his answer. These times have exacted much from Meng and the Tahuk, but the long period of strife will end here and now. Meng will declare the fallen stars to be forever considered an omen of the sage's return and have the artifact worshipped as a gift. The Tahuks must believe they must rule Sayada. It just warms my heart to see you so dedicated to our sages, Meng. No more wishy-washy ideas about neutral science. Let's show Sayada what real devotion looks like. But first, we must hold a great sacrifice. Prove to them that our faith is eternal. Use Sacred Flame 5 times. Additional range on Sacred Flames. But like sacrifice, isn't it supposed to be that type of sacrifice? Tahuk Festival? No. Don't like this direction either. So we will stick to what we got. I will be a dictator. But we will be doing it for science, which is nonsense. Dictators for like no, contradicts many things. Dictatorship does not agree well with science. Now we need to turn back and fight them. And I need both armies. I will never reach this place. I will never reach this place unless we let them be for a while, actually get here, clear the territories, and then turn back and fight them. Like, are we in a rush? Probably not. That must be a lot of experience, so that's one of the reasons I don't want to go there with a single army, that I want all of my heroes to gain the experience. Stop eating the anomalies. Seriously. He tried to eat these nice hippos here. Boars. Like, look at them, aren't they cute? Okay. We wanted to build a camp here, now I remember. And we will probably blast this whole territory with into glass. So it's not even that important. Where do I place it? So I can just place it here and have tiles adjacent to the anomaly, so I can build 2 labs here, 2 labs here, and it will give me a lot of science. So yeah, let's do that. Let me attach this to the city. Okay, now I have a nice income of influence, so I can start doing some actions that I have been delaying. We will need to build a trading post here. I will never be able to build a trading post here, right? I will never be able to buy these foundations because I will never reach a district. Although coastal water, shallow water, okay, that water will disappear actually after next tidefall, so I will be able to gradually go through here. Okay. Fine for now. You. We need to make a choice. We need to make a choice. Let's get here, clear these areas, and then come back to fight Meng's private guard. Yeah. Okay. You trying to get here and not be murdered. You are here to build a camp. But first we probably can build an observatory. And this will be one of the cities. So this will be city number 1. This would be city number 2. He's gonna grab it. I am super certain. We built the dam, so now we can cross this place. So I do want this territory to be able to build bridges and here and just have more roads connecting the my cities. You just go chill with him, with them. Okay. Wait, these are mountains. I definitely want this territory. So let me build a camp then. Will I be turning it into glass? Probably. So all this production will go away. Let's build it here. And then I need to build an observatory there. Wait. You're attacking my city. Are you for real? But like, you're not supposed to do that, no? Okay. Let's go back. They just randomly walk in another empire territory. Can we build the... Cannot be as the territory... Okay, I see. I'll just go there then. Ooh, that was loud. That was a door slammed by wind. Do I have any city that is not under eternal sunshine? This one. Free population here. One there. Yeah, so let's cast it here then. Right. We are growing Horatio here. Okay, good. Now, the fact that this city is besieged means that it doesn't produce anything, which is terrible news. Really, it's 3 turns of doing nothing. That's a lot of damage. Vulnerable 2 loses 50% defense. And here ranged 5. And also even more damage. This army is getting really scary. Right. We are here. And these guys are not welcome. They still didn't attack the citadel. Hopefully it will wait for me. One, two, this would be the third territory. Let's look at the improvements. Okay, so we can attach one more territory. And this one more territory would be this. Or these. Daughters of Bor. Here we can have 2 deposits of crystal cup, which is not bad. Here we can have the mountain inside our territory, so which will make sure that nobody raises the observatory. We will see. So for now, you just chill here. We are exploring, so let's keep exploring. Oh, look, a Doom Wraith. Why isn't it? Why is it not corrupting anything? Opbot, can you get here? Yes, you can. Okay. Now they are together, so now they can start doing things. Like attacking this city, for example. Okay, what about you? Don't like these guys. They might raise it just for funsies. Let's grab this curiosity. You are here to build a camp, so you just skip a turn. You go there, get attached to the army. Although they are flying, you are not flying. Maybe not. Maybe just go in the city. Okay, we have built the observatory, and we want to build a city somewhere in this general region, like for example here. And not a city, a camp. So let's keep a turn. This is the city. We can join we can join a territory to the city. Which one? Here I can have more income of clocks. Here more income of titanium, which I don't need. But I would be able to build the trading post for the roads. Yeah, in the future I will touch this territory, build a trading post, have even more roads. So for now, labs science adjacent to anomaly. Appearance on new units on city, minus free upkeep on the unit, minus 25 industry cost and military districts. Let's build some districts. So we can build that and then find all the anomalies and build labs around it, around them. This is an anomaly. These are two anomalies. So building a lab there is not that bad. And here we can put communal habitations. Okay. Siege ongoing. We will endure it. And turn. Okay. That can be cast not here. That can be cast here. Yeah, they're so going to break it next turn. Very mean. Hello. I'm blocking your way. Didn't really mean to. Was just passing by. Okay, so we are building a camp in here. And we are building a camp in here. In which order? I need to be turning some of these camps into cities also. Would affect 8 tiles. Which ones? This 1, 2, 3. I see only 3, okay. Will affect 12 tiles. Okay, so let's order that. Let's order that. Let's build a camp in here. Okay. Keep going. Just wait. Well, you have nothing to do. You can build a dam in this place. Actually, no, we won't be able to cross here anyway because of the elevation difference. So this is the only crossable place. Right, we can build that and we can build that. Wait. You just chill here. You, I guess, wait for the tidefall. So wait a long time means technologies. Let me see. Year 1, basically everything except this. Does this mean plus 100 influence income? I'm not sure. Let's see. If in case it does, then it's something I should have done a long time ago. Plus 5 influence, plus 5 influence on district forum, on city hall and ministry. Plus 10 food if adjacent to river on farms districts. Plus 5 food if adjacent to lake on farm districts. Plus 100 food on foundations. Generally not bad. I think I want to take them because I do have some cities with large number of foundations, so they can benefit from these improvements. Then Wait, we have studied it, no? We did. No, we didn't. Right, it is the icon of the unit of the 3rd tier, but it is actually for zealots and scouts. Right. Let's see what can we do here. Minus 25 influence cost for attach camp action. Yeah. Improvements fish farms. Plus 3 food on river. Plus 5 dust on river if active monsoon. Okay. Exclusive technology. Choose one. Plus 2 industry per population on artisan. Minus 1 dust per population on artisan. Yes. Minus 25 cost on works. Here, minus approval, no. So we take that. Minus approval, no. Plus 2 food, minus dust, yes. Unlocks 1 protectorate slot. Okay. Minus approval, no. Minus dust, yes. Plus 1 approval per population on citizen. Plus 1 approval per population on artisan. Alternatively, plus 2 approval per population on scribes. Now, I have 13 potential scribes here. Oh, 17. 17, 25. I don't think I have generally. Yeah, I have a counselor that gives me more artisans than scribes, other than extra artisan slots, so I can have more artisans and citizens than scribes. But I don't have that good of a population growth to fully fill in the artisans and citizen slots. So minus 25 industry cost on keep. Plus 100 district fortification on military districts. Minus 1 influence per population on scribes though. I don't want minus influence. Okay, so let's take this one then. Okay, plant some science. Let's end the turn. Ah, they didn't destroy it. Thank you. Let's move my units. And we're here. So I could do a sortie with the city. But I want, then I would be able to bring only one of the reinforcements, hero armies as reinforcements. I want both of them to participate in the fight, so hero army against them. Confirm. Instant resolution. Very favorable. I don't think I need to fight it manually. I will heal this bug very quickly. So, yeah. Your Holiness, I hail you as the new leader of our assembly. Curator Meng could not take the strain of recent events. He is no longer fit to rule, so I will lead from this. Wait a second. What is happening? So I have fought against Meng's private army because I was thinking that I am becoming like Meng, the guy I was playing this whole game, is becoming a dictator. But now suddenly it is Juan Perisai because I won the battle. What is happening? Curator Man could not take the strain of recent events. He is no longer fit to rule, so I will lead from this day on. Perisai, it is highly unusual for a chancellor to govern the assembly, but perhaps no more so than a curator. I give you my blessing and implore the sages to bless your reign. May we bask in the light. Your Holiness, I hail you as the new ruler of our assembly, curator. Let's just repeat. He's fallen ill. He'll be unable to govern from now on. I believe that our citizens will accept... no, it's not repeat. I believe that our citizens will accept my leadership. Ill, Chancellor Perisai? I expect we will not be seeing much of Curator Meng then anymore. Thank you for tending to him. Thanks be to the sages that you were there. May we bask in the light. Unlocks the faction trait Meritocracy. Plus 10 science on forcibly displaced cold. Plus 10 science on forced destitutes. Khan Perisai. Leader Mukag alt description. Conclude quest. Curator Bergimeng. What use is faith rooted in a fiction? It all has to be swept away so we can start over. The assembly, the chancellors. Our citizens adore me, Meng. Not infinite ranks of assembly. Okay, that is what it was supposed to be, I believe. That is consistent with the previous text. Not infinite ranks of assembly daughters and helpless chancellors. I saved the Tahuks after the perishing. I'll save them again now. Objective and rewards. Unlocks meritocracy. Leader Mukakal description. I cannot let you do this, man. What is happening? Living wristlet. 2 resilience, 2 determination, 47 damage on hero, ranged 5. And again an active skill. I don't want active skills. I want debuffs on my caster heroes. Pacification quest, pacification. So that's it. That's the end of. I'm still Meng. So what was that about Meng becoming ill and indisposed? Game. I hope when they will work on the rewrites of the narrative, they will fix all these things. Because really, so much confusion. Okay, you are our defender. Max health, gaining shield, healing. Let's give you healing. You are a caster. Let's give you that. You can build a heaven, and you can build a heaven. And you are standing on a village, so you cannot build a heaven while standing on the village? No! Mm-hmm. Let me close this rift. To unblock the tile for passage with the road. And then I'll see where I will build the heavens. You just chill. Okay. I want this. Starlight, I think, is not applicable anywhere. Ooh la la. That is a battle happening here. No? Wait. Didn't mean to send you anywhere. Come back, please. So, if it has influence, then I casted it. Influence. That's a lot of clicking. Influence. Yeah, okay. So I don't need to cast that. I need to prepare this esoteric delegation. Eternal Sunshine. Is there a city that wants Eternal Sunshine? City number 1, city number 2, city number 3, number 4, number 5. No. So I can totally turn one of these comes into a city. These are quite good yields, I believe. So we have 4, 3, so 8, 12 food, 9 production. Here we have 4, 10 production, 5 food, not that much. Here all the tiles are weak, but here we will be doing glass, so So I will probably be buying most of the buildings in the beginning. Do I need to do any landscaping? Impacted tiles 12. Okay, let's do landscaping then. And when this one will be done, I will turn this one into a city, so it will start with nice food and production bonus, and then join these territories, and we'll turn this territory into glass. Okay. Decided. Meanwhile, I can build a camp here. Okay. Okay. Where do I want to go with these guys? Subterranean fortress. There. Here. Here. Yeah, actually taking this territory would be quite nice. So you go here, you go there. And I will declare a war and try to take this territory. How much does it cost to declare a war on them?
Now we fight.
Now we fight. 950. Okay. $21,000 military score. Wow. That's a lot. Territory 5,900. My territory is 10,000. So this is the only seriously playing opponent so far. Has a lot of territory, has a lot of army, has a lot of research. So, but also the friendliest to me. So we have a whole lot of agreements with you, right? Have shared research, cartography, non-aggression park, and
the kin salute your fortitude.
With whom we have deep collaboration? One of them was proposing me deep collaboration, I remember. Who?
To a greater union.
No. Okay. Anyway, very friendly, all of them. Still go there. You wait. And we have a battle. One little scout against a whole stack. So we will retreat. And we will pay a little insufficient dust. No, that cannot be. Sufficient dust. What? You cannot shoot at the same army twice in one turn? You can. How do you feel now? Attached to city 700. Hopefully they will not raise this next turn. So I will be able to attach it. Okay. End turn. Immigration policy treaty. Plus 100 influence. Governor's soiree. New area. But I unlocked all the areas, no? Wait a second. So, first of all, do we have... No. Do I have a counselor that is Oracle? Yes. So I didn't actually unlock Era 6 up until now. It's only now that I got real access to this. And now it takes 5 turns. Instead of 40 turns, it is 5 turns. So I do want that. I do want to get all the technology cheaper. And I do want that to get extremely strong units. And I do want that. And that. And these. I want all of them. I want definitely all of them. Minus 50% to cost to grow all populations would allow me to grow populations faster, which is something I want. This is also something I want. And this is something I want. Now let's just decide the order. First, I will get the science. Then I will get stronger armies. Then I will get faster growth. Then this, and then buyout. Okay, and then I think I will win a game through... Mamma mia. Too much wind. I don't know whether I have the science victory enabled or not, I don't remember. Sack started. No, I need to deal with them. Let me actually close a couple of windows because this slamming of doors is getting out of hands. I am back. So, yeah, it is possible that I will just win a game after 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 turns. For some reason, there are no guys coming to me with Awakening victory. Usually, it happens by turn 100, I believe. So... need to deal with them. Yep, they're destroying it. These can connect 2 more territories. So 1 and 2. Attach to Tigor. Alternatively, I can attach it to this one, right? And instead use Tigor to attach this one and maybe that, if it's an interesting one. Because this city is also in... Yeah. Let's attach it to Karinda instead. Here we will build a trading post. Wait, I could have built the bridge here a long time ago. Let's attach this territory to this city as well. Three out of 3 for now. We'll be able to attach one more territory. Want to do it here, so want to send these guys into this general direction. Plus 3 signs for each adjacent ridge on district. So can be here. By the way, how much does it cost? No, we cannot. So I need to build something here. I wanted to populate this with laboratories because I will have tons of science here in general and the adjacent anomalies. So yeah, let's have laboratory. Here, maybe we will build works for adjacency to the ridge and given more artisan slots. Then we can buy this. And we'll wait for that one. Okay. Which population are we growing in the city? We growing Oneroi. Foundlings are racists. We don't want them. We don't need more Oneroi for now. Let's get some black hammers and let's focus on scribes. So no, Oneroi go in here. Let's check in general how different populations are doing in different cities. Here, we are still growing Horatius. +1 food per number of different population type in the category. So, okay. We are growing Horatius because we want to get to 20% food on cities with Horatio, if it works. We assume that it does. Then here we are also growing Horatius. Wait, what's our status with Oneroi? Okay, we got 30 Oneroi, so we don't need to get more of them. So, wait. Here we grow in Tahuk. It's a Tahuk, it's not Horatio. Okay. Here, Horatio. Here, Oneroi. Can switch from Oneroi to Horatio. How are we doing with black hammers? We do want a couple of more black hammers, meaning 16 more black hammers. So maybe let's get a black hammer in here. So, the hooks, all right. Horatio, all right. More Horatio, black hammer. Okay. Let's move our units. These guys need to build havens. Okay. These are scary armies at this point. They need to build havens, and I am bringing them here. And I want to fight this horde of bugs. So okay, so you want to go through there. I can build a heaven here. No, actually. And there. You just grab the curiosity, so I have nothing for you. Except maybe come here and build a village, build a camp. Did I ever talk to these black hammers? Yes. What do they want? Destroy Oneroi Pies. Yes, okay. Yeah, I do want to build a camp in here. Black hammers are under protection. Good. $20 health on hero, critical on non-hero, 10 experience gain on hero. Oh, these are not very interesting. Okay, you will be exploring these places as well when the next Tidefall happens. You have explored everything I wanted you to explore, so I guess just go chill in the city. Okay. Okay. We are ready, but we don't have influence to start the war. So we will just chill. Wait. Do you remember where I saw a Doom Wraith? It was here, no? But now they built a camp, so probably they dealt with it. Okay. We wait and we start a war later. You... yeah, just go to the city and chill. You wait and turn. No, not yet, and turn esoteric delegation. We want to know whether we can send some people somewhere. Only one. One is probably not worth it. Only two. We'll wait. This one, right. I want it here, or I want it here. I want it here. So, okay, I restored this terrain, and it just gave some dust and a little bit of food. Landscaping, restore. Okay, I rewilded it. So restoration. Effects too. Nah, let's just turn it all into glass. New rift discovered. Okay. Now these are very nice foundations with 10 yields, 5 science, 5 money. We don't have influence to claim them, but we will be doing it eventually. And I won't move it. Enter. Okay. Haven't built, yes. Haven't built, yes. 400 science. Approval on Tigor. Tigor pacified them. Good. I'm done. Rewild, restoring, rewild. Restore and rewild. Are they the same? No. Anyway, I wanted to turn this into a city, but I also wanted to start a war. And I built havens on these guys. So you get yourself a companion. Let's see, what can we choose? +5 defense on non-hero unit in army. This is good. Free intuition to determination. That, like, free intuition is good. You are Din Bayang Jalo, so you are a caster. Do we need intuition on you? More critical chance. Not that much as on an archer or an attacker. So I would rather give it to somebody else. Like to Opbot, for example. He would be able to use free intuition for given attack to all of the units in the army. 2 determination. 5 defense on non-hero unit in hero's army. Yeah, let's take this one. And my interview with Lam and Chip. Okay, that was a quest to get a companion on the hero. Was a fascinating window into the working of the heart and suggests that Varak's sorrow might not have been amorous in nature. Your people have my sincerest gratitude and amicable regards. I have passed on a few valuable pearls of wisdom to Lam and Tipek, which aid them on the path to greatness. Dust, confident on Jinbai and Halo, and pacifies them. Okay. Pacified this village, so now they are peaceful. They're not going to attack me. You, a companion, you are a defender hero. So, yeah. One of the other heroes here had... you do what? I don't know. I need to click on the... No. And you have a Tahuk. Okay, let's give a notable to you. No, let's not give. Basically, I want this 5 defense on a hero with more non-hero units, because this is the army with 3 heroes, and my defender is the only tank, so that would be a little bit wasted. Do you need intuition? Intuition gives defense to all of the units and extra health. Not bad. But again, that's better on Obbot. Let's take this one. Okay. So we are ready to come here. Actually, there are some quest armies there to fight, to pacify villages. So let's, for starters, just get in the area. Okay, I wanted you to arrive here and build a camp. Here, for example. Chill. Chill. Well, I can upgrade you. Anyway, chill. Okay. You chill. Here we are. Here we are. Let me save a game before this major decision. And let me open the diplomacy window. Let me click on them.
You're all bones.
And declare unjustified war. Now we can besiege this territory. We can bring some support. We can shoot these guys just because they're nearby. And yep, so we are here defending. Idle city or camp. This one. I have built these things, right? Yes. Foundations. Want to build here communal habitations. Want to science per scribe. In general, I want to have scribes in this city, as many as possible. So building communal habitations is something desirable. I need to buy this nice tile. And I need to build an anomaly, a lab in here. We really need this resource. Okay, now we can turn that into a city, right? Nothing prevents us. And we can immediately cast Eternal Sunshine. We can queue another one. We won't be able to attach this territory. No, too expensive. We will be able to buy a whole lot of stuff here right away. So we definitely want to grow one type of each population for the percentage bonuses on the city. We want to be happy. Be even more happy. Have more population spaces. We want to get this one for as much production as possible, this one for as much money as possible. We want that because we have plenty of extractors. We want that. And then we want all three of them. So that's for starters, right? Because this is 100 science on foundation, 100% dust on foundation, and 100% food on foundation. So want all of them. Buy that one. Okay, we ran out of money. In terms of districts, we do want to wait. Foundation. So we want to buy this one. We want to build a trading post. We want to build a trading post here as well for adjacency bonuses with resources. Won't be able to buy it right away. We'll be able to buy it next turn. Okay, and there was a tile I particularly liked here. This one. Nice. 22 science. Okay, these things work on anomalies. Doom Wraith remains. So, wait. You kill a Doom Wraith and they create such an anomaly? I didn't know. That's awesome. Do I have more of them? Because I have... Oh, I only fought one. Okay. Alright. Seriously, stop eating my tiles. Very not nice. This you can eat because I generally don't care about this territory. Okay, we have taken this anomaly, so let's go along the coast and just see what's there in the sea. Maybe we'll find some of the thalitine deposits under the water. Do nothing. Okay. Tigor. What are we doing here? We have them, and them. Improvements. Ridge. We don't have any ridges, I believe. Plus 11 is alright. Plus 10. Plus 10. Plus 5. Plus 24. That adjacent to river on farms, adjacent to lake on farms. We have river. We can build farms, and this would be a nice bonus. Ah no, wait, this is another city. So here the only tiles that can benefit are this one. Is this lake? No, this is not lake. I wanted to build up to here to place a trading post for the road. So I should in general spend some resources into growing in this direction. Okay, for now it's planned out. Here. Hello there. What are you doing here? Where did you come from? Don't try anything funny. I have 2 stacks here that... Okay, so they are bringing in the stacks. Question, will they sortie? Will they attack me? Or will they wait for me to engage? This will be a difficult terrain for a battle, because mountains, walls, so I'm not sure how it will play out if we actually have a real battle in the city. Well, we'll see. This city can benefit from some of the improvements, like related to the river. This one. Do we have quarries and mines? We do have quarries and mines, so that is good. That is good. That is good, because I will be buying these tiles. I will be placing foundation on them. So that is good in advance. Anomaly on laboratories. Science on laboratories adjacent to anomalies. So far I don't have any, but I might have in the future. I don't know. 100 food on foundation. Don't think I will benefit much from it, so will not plan it for now. Okay. One, 2. Let's wait for when Eternal Sunshine will finish, will end at one of the city, so I will get more population to send away. Eternal Sunshine ended. Sayada awakens. At the heart of the Empire, 3 very different characters petitioned for 3 very different responses to the awakening of Sayada's Lost. Okay, so first Eternal Sunshine ended here. Let me cast Eternal Sunshine again. Let me prepare Eternal Sunshine. Let me send 3 of them away. Bye-bye. Okay. Now, the day of reckoning. With night falling over Suraban, an odd company of Gorogs approach the city. In their meets they carry two very different figures on makeshift stretches. Two hardly breaking sweat bear a slender woman, while four others, straining under their weight, carry the bulky form of Ametrine. Digital light flickers from the woman's wrist piece. Even before they reach the heart of Saraban, you know they are Moria, Kupas, and Jarosite, with Cerberus in tow. The Gorok leader explains they found the pair unconscious beside a small camp while searching inside its deepest recess for a fabled Gorok stronghold. Where they lay, the air was thick with dust and ash, he tells you, and suspects they succumbed to the glittering smoke. After carrying the pair up to fresher climbs, the Goroks were at a loss as to how to proceed before the Nakalim muttered the name Curator Bergimeng in her agitated sleep. The Goroks seek only shelter for the night and are gone before the sun rises. Later that morning, Morio and Jarosite awaken. Now, we had this weird piece of text that was like wrongly placed in our quest, where apparently Curator Bergimeng was replaced by a consular. Don't remember her name. Will they keep it in mind and change it here if it happens? Okay, so I will skip this discussion because I have read it several times before. Basically, we are to choose one of the three paths. We can worship the Endless. That's what Nakalim Lady suggests us. To achieve that, we need to possess 150 population and keep them for 126 turns. Build 7 monuments to the lost, keep them for 126 turns. That must be a bug. Or research 6 technologies from the final era. So, if I choose this one in whatever 20 turns, 20 something turns, I will be done with the game. Actually, no, that's false, because it would have taken 25 turns if there wasn't the technology inflation. So it will take more than 25. Impress, that's what the Jarosite suggests us. Hoard 80 strategic resources of 6 different types and keep them for 6 turns. Pacify 37 minor faction villages. Oh, Master, that's the suggestion of the Endless dude. Control 30 territories and keep them for 126 turns. Where did this 126 comes from? And clear 13 fortresses. How many minor villages have we pacified? Can we see it somewhere? The story so far. Overview. I don't know where I can check it. Anyway, I don't like worship narratively. Not gonna worship them, especially since my culture is worshipping the Endless. And then now immediately switch to worshipping the Lost is weird. This one ends up poorly, so it is the worst ending out of them all. Although that would be narratively aligned with Tahuks being pawns of Endless, that Endless were abusing the Lost, and now we reach the same level and we are abusing the Lost. So that would be narratively great. So let's try to impress. I don't know where I am with regards to 37 minor faction villages, but here we need to wait for the next Tidefall, get access to 2 more strategic deposits, and then, well, hoard them and wait 6 turns, so that should come much faster. So let's choose Impress. And this is a bug that I chose the Impress, but it shows me Worship. Now if I go to the victory state and Worship 2, Impress 2, Master 2. We have evenly split. Where can I see Awakening Victory? So I am impressing. Pacify 37 minor villages. I am at 22. So I might reach it relatively quickly. Possess 150 population. They are way behind me. This General Natalia Shaparenko has only 11 people. How come? I don't know, what are they doing? Okay, this nobody's gonna build it. That I will soon be there. And here, supremacy, control 30 territories. I am close enough. And here I am not close enough. They get... Okay, normally I'm way ahead than all of them in fortresses, but now all the fortresses were far away from me. I got 6 and they got 8. Okay, I think I will be ending it here. It was a long play. We are at turn 110. We have some battles to fight here. So this is the siege that is ongoing. This is the army that is attacking my single Horatio. So the siege, I believe we can actually start the fight. But again, played for a long time, getting a bit tired. So I would rather play it being fresh next time. So thank you for your attention, and I see you in the next one. Bye now.